Jimmy Bond and the boys.
Oh yeah, baby. Let's get into it. James Bond. No, that's not what it's called.
007 First Light.
007 First Light. Oh man.
I keep seeing reviews of people saying 007 First Light. I'm like, nah, man, it's
007.
That's crazy.
That's AI. That has to be
man.
AI. There's no way. No one
Light.
No one doesn't know that double. That's crazy. How many times do they say the double O's in the game? That's wild. All right. How do you want to do this?
We'll start with gameplay.
Okay.
So I think the best place to start is when you boot up the game and it says earn the number.
Earn the number.
That's
Oh
such
man.
a small detail. It's really nice.
Yeah, we both noticed it. Like,
Do you know how you earn the number? Do you know what the canon thing of how you become a double O is?
I don't.
You have to kill 2 people.
Really?
Yeah, that's what the OO is. So if you got like 009 and then if it went to like next, it's not like 010, it's 0010. So the OO is 2 kills. So you have to kill 2 people for MI6 to be recognized as. Now, in this...
It's a lot more than 2.
Yeah, before you become... Because you don't become... Spoilers, yeah. You don't become 00 till the very end of the game.
Yeah, this is full spoilers.
But what I like was a nice detail is in the tutorial, when he kills the first guy, do you know, before he runs off, he's like staring at him. You're almost like, what are you doing? Come on. Yeah. So I thought there was going to be another guy you kill and then M recruits you.
Right.
But fun fact, in the Daniel Craig Casino Royale movie, when you have the black and white sequence at the start, that's where he earns his 00. He kills 2 people and then the movie starts.
Oh, yeah, shit, yeah.
Yeah.
So, I have thoughts. That I'm going to leave to the very end, specifically comparing him to Craig.
Okay.
So, what are we talking about first? Are we talking about combat? Are we talking about gameplay?
Talk about just general gameplay. Yeah, we can break it up in sections. Or what would you say just overall with gameplay? Do you like it?
Yeah, but I have some problems with it.
Me too.
I have some problems with it. There's some things that I think, most of them are to do with stealth.
Yeah,
to be upfront.
Same, yeah.
You know?
I love the combat.
I love the combat, like, principally. Like, I love the sort of, like, Arkham Knight style grappling system. I like that initially, like, you're not going to be very good at it. Like, it seems so overwhelming. But then by the end of the game, you're throwing people around, you're managing, you're dodging.
Which fits with...
Yeah,
him,
100%.
At the start, man, I was getting bodied in the combat. I couldn't time the parry well enough, and I was getting better.
The parry was no problem for me. It was watching out for the red things to dodge. Because parrying,
it just happens so fast.
Parrying's like second nature for me now in games because of like games like For Honor and Dark Souls and stuff like that. You know,
I kept dying with the parry because I thought it was whole circle. So I was holding it and I just kept dying.
I don't know if it is parry, but there's one prompt in the game that is like a tap, but they don't tell you it's a tap, so it looks like hold, and that was throwing me. I don't think it was parry. I think it was something else. There's also like a quick dodge and a longer dodge, but they're very similar. And if you're not watching James, you actually will miss the animation difference.
Yeah.
So you won't be able to tell which it is. I kind of wish they, like Dark Souls, like when the game pops up, if you just tap B, you do like a back step. But if you double tap B, you do a back step. But if you tap it once, you do the dodge roll. The back step is fundamentally useless in the game. You always use the dodge roll. Yeah. Kind of wish this pop-up that showed up in the tutorial was like, hold it and it does this and blah, blah, just a little tiny bit of clarity.
The combat in terms of fisticuffs is fun. I feel like there's not enough mechanics in it. It's the same. Like
once you get it, you get it. There's no evolution.
And then at the end of the game, you can just take on 20 dudes, no problem. Like.
No worries in the world. Even when you're going.
I wish there was more to it. Like,
what is it? What do they call it? The route or whatever with Greenway. What's that place you go to? The tech lab, where you first see the robots, and you go infiltrate this big tower, and you need to get the security key to go into like the maximum security vault. No.
Nightfall mission.
No.
Is that what you know?
No, it's the mission where you're climbing the tower. It's right after the whole like section where he's in the museum. And then you and Greenway go on your own, and you don't inform M to this like tower, and it's where you first like properly. It's when it reveals Reese is the main antagonist.
Oh, the Web Industries tower.
Yeah, but what's the name of that comp? They have like a name for that data center up there. It's like
I know what you mean.
I can't think like that. Yeah, but I don't know. But or the Spire or something like that. But yeah, it's that mission where you go up there. There's a lot of parts in that are like, oh yeah, like just stealth this and like before like it opens up into like the actual area where like. You get guns and stuff like that. Like, you don't have guns for the first half of the mission. I was so invested in the story that I was like...
the story's great, but we'll get to that later. But in terms of
But
combat.
hold on. But I was so invested in the story that I just didn't care about stealth in that mission. So that's when I just was like, I'll just learn the combat. I'll just learn figure out the last kinks of like the fisticuff system.
Yeah.
I didn't stealth once in that mission. I was taking on like 7 dudes at a time every room I was in, no problem.
Yeah, but that's my thing. When you get to combat, it should have progressed more because with the guns, when the enemies progress, like the guys with the helmets can't headshot them.
I think there needed to be. I think there needed to be more enemy types for melee specifically.
Yeah, like guys with batons.
Because to be honest with you, you are meleeing in this game more than you are shooting.
Yeah, you're right.
I think it felt like that at least to me. You know.
But I still liked the combat, but I just wish it progressed a bit more.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then the combat in terms of the guns. I like that you can only use it at certain times when you get your license to kill. Like, that was a cool mechanic.
I wish I had more like in the movies when they want to do a sequence like that, Bond will provoke a guy into pulling a gun at him.
Yeah.
I wish you had more agency to choose when license to kill was up.
Yeah.
Because the game decides and you have no say.
Yeah.
Every time. Sometimes they make it look like less scripted than others. Sometimes they just go, fuck it, Bond, you're clear. And it's like, okay.
Yeah.
I personally would have gotten this done way faster. Like, this mission is meant to be this big dramatic failure. I just would have won if you let me. Yeah, and it's just a bit like, for me. So I'll say that I'll go this far. I don't like the license to kill system. I don't like it.
When he's in the Q lab and he's picking his pistol, I'm like, why are you picking the pistol? Because you're going to shoot one guy and then change it. And then,
yeah. I also don't like that they give you 2 magazines. Man, I have 2 pockets.
You should have.
Like I can fit more.
The pistol he takes from Q lab, that should be like you should keep that.
Yeah,
that should be, and then you can get because you can only have 2 guns except towards the end where you get like the guns you can shoot the electric thing.
Yeah.
Then you can have 3 guns.
Yeah.
But like, I do. But when you are shooting, it is really fun.
It is. I wish there was more of it. My biggest
What was your favorite gun?
The pistol, the silenced pistol. When you finally get it for like 2 missions.
Man. When you get a good shot and bang, and they go flying. Like.
I like the shotgun. I really, really liked the. I normally don't like burst fire SMGs in games. The like 4-round burst SMG. That, I think once. The 4-round burst SMG is really good. I didn't come across that a lot. It was really good because if you aim at a guy's head and if you control the recoil, even if he has the helmet, you one burst him.
Yeah, I like the sniper as well, but I thought when you pick up the sniper, you'd actually get a scope.
No,
you didn't.
I like that you didn't though, because scoping him with a sniper rifle has a tendency to just slow gameplay to a crawl because it usually slows your movement inertia and stuff like that. I think that would have been a mistake because like this game's getting a lot of comparisons and rightfully and wrongfully at the same time to Uncharted. I also have feelings about that, and I'll get into that in a second. But I think that like not scoping you in, but just intelligently designing the level around you not having a scope was the better choice. But to talk about this sort of like, because I'm sure you've seen the Uncharted comparisons all over the place as well.
Oh, yeah.
Do you think those are fair?
I think they're fair enough, but like, doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad thing. Like, you know?
I think the way that people are speaking about it is as if it's a bad thing, though. I think people are speaking saying, about it in quite a reductive way.
This is copying Uncharted and stuff. And it's like, but if you think the combat in this copy is Uncharted, like, you could say the same about Last of Us.
Yeah.
I love The Last of Us.
Yeah.
Then you could say, like, Battlefield, Halo.
But you can at least say that, like, Uncharted and The Last of Us are made by the same studio.
Yeah.
You know?
I think it's fine. I wouldn't think it of negative, like.
I think it's different enough. Yeah. You know? But also, like, I want to see them break away from the Uncharted mold a little bit. And in a future game. If Amazon let them make it.
The throwing the gun. So fun.
Great concept. Never did it.
Really?
Never did it.
By the end, it's broken though. It's very broken because when you throw a gun, it stuns an enemy.
Yeah.
And you have like a second where you can't take damage. So if you throw a gun,
you have like iframes.
So if you throw a gun, if you're like about to fight this guy here, if you throw the gun at that guy, you can attack this guy, and then you can punch him to take his gun, throw the gun at that guy again, and run up to him.
You can just chain it.
So I didn't throw it a lot at the start because I was kind of picking up guns. I didn't run out of ammo. There was a section at the end I ran out of ammo and I was pinned behind cover.
Whoa!
Pistol. Took out the pistol.
The comer.
Damn it! And then someone would say that's Bond himself. But then I ran out of pistol ammo, and then I was like, oh, I have no ammo. So I was like, I just yeeted the fucking gun at this guy. And then I was like, oh, this mechanic's broken. Because if you get into combat with like 5 or 6 guys punching, What I used to do is just back until you can find like a mug, and then just chuck the mug at one of them. It's a free kill.
Yeah, I was throwing more obstacles in the environment than my gun.
Yeah.
Can you throw your P99 pistol, like your issued pistol?
Oh yeah, you can have no gun. You can throw all your weapons. That's what I'm saying. Is the pistol the pistol you're issued should have stayed with you the whole time.
Yeah, like, and if you're trying to throw a bunch, you go, shouldn't do that.
Yeah,
tuck it away. You know,
or you shouldn't get the option. But like at the end of the game, then I was running into areas with like 10 guys, and I'd have a fully loaded gun. But because the guys are so armored, like unless you have a shotgun, you're not gonna. It takes ages to kill them. So I'd have a fully loaded SMG, and instead of shooting people, I would just be in the car. No, I just throw it at a guy.
Yeah.
And then beat him, take his weapon, throw it, and just chain that.
Yeah.
So at the end of the game, I found the gameplay was getting like
stale in that way.
Kind of a bit stale, yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting because I definitely play different than you in that way.
Well, I think the weapon types are fun enough.
Yeah,
the silenced pistol though, when you get it, it's like it's no use to you.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
It's not, and I found that very disappointing.
And that one section where you kind of get to first use it is so short, where you have to save.
There's like three people there.
Yeah, yeah. And then when you go on to the next mission, it's just like by the time you get the license to kill, they can see you. They've come in the door. Like,
yeah, it's over. Like, yeah.
So I think the silencer should have been.
It's a waste. It's a waste. Yeah. It's a waste. My favorite weapon in the game, though, I think.
I like the.
Now that I think about it, was the AR-15 because it shoots really slow, so you can just tap fire it. So if you pick it up, you get like 2 full mags. I'm killing 60 men with that thing.
Yeah.
Or at least 30 if they've got helmets.
Like the silencer mechanic could have been a bit like The Last of Us 2.
But do you know how Metal Gear does it?
No, I never played a Metal Gear game.
So this is what I thought it should have been. And Hitman works like this as well, I believe, or some of the Hitmans at least, I think. Anyway, someone can correct me on that. I'm not actually confident in that now that I say it. But the way that do you know how silencer works in real life?
No.
Okay, so here's what a silencer is, right? And just bear with me for the
explanation.
I
know people make like homemade kind of ones, yeah.
So here's
because in The Last of Us 2, you make the silencer and it breaks after so many shots. That kind of mechanic, I don't know how you'd implement it because he's actually got a proper one, but
I have you. So this is how, right? So a silencer is basically like take this bottle, right? Empty it. And screw it onto the front of the gun. But fill it with plastic rings.
Yeah.
Right? So the bullet goes through that, which means all of the gas has to stretch around the plastic. Right? When you hear a gunshot, that loud that you get, that's the gas escaping. So when you do it with the silencer, the gas gets kind of confused and it rushes out way slower. Right? But because of that, right? The bullet goes through, right? And then the gas rings, because it's plastic, they just reform. But that means the silencer degrades over time.
Yeah.
So you only have about a magazine of a silencer in real life.
Yeah.
Metal Gear does that.
But that could have been done here. He could have got his silencer and like you've 10 shots max with the silencer.
Bingo. You have a mag and a half.
Yeah.
That's it.
Fair,
so don't miss.
Or just one mag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like and they give you it's just so weird, man, because like the second last mission is called it has a really memorable. The camera is screaming, dude.
Is that the camera, is it? I thought it was a bird or something got in. It's actually a bird is in.
Hey guys, we're going to take a quick break. There's a bird in the fireplace right now. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to go make sure this bird is okay. I don't know that I'm 100% agree with this action though. So, going to be easy.
Use your 2 hands and
Oh, he's there. Ah, shit. He's in the room.
He'll fly up there.
Yeah, hold on. I'm just helping, buddy. Oh!
Got it.
Cave-like, don't you think?
Okay, where were we?
Silencers?
Yeah, I just wish that the silencer was like, when they give it to you in that final mission is what I was saying, right? When they give it to you in that final mission, they give you like, it's the first time they fill up your gun. You have 64 bullets and 8 extra rounds, right? You have the silencer. It's not useful once, but after the first like 4 guys. Yeah. That was really annoying to me because like part of the like stealth experience for me is that sort of like Call of Duty like, you know, pling, I can't kill that guy because that guy's watching him. Okay, I'm going to relocate around the area And now I'm going to look at it from like, and you slowly work your way in towards the center kind of thing from picking off guys.
See, I like not to compare it to The Last of Us again, but I think if you like that stealth, I think The Last of Us 2 does that stealth really, really well.
Yeah, I agree. But also like...
It's a debate for another day, but I think the gameplay of The Last of Us 2 is...
I like that gameplay without the stress though. Like, Bond is not a stressful game to play at all. Last of Us is quite a stressful game. You know? Like,
I only got like kind of agitated-y once in Bond, and that's... Like I said earlier, I didn't know how to work the parry system.
Yeah, I got agitated once as well. Not because I was dying, but because like a system wasn't working for me. We'll get into that when we talk about the vehicles.
I had a glitch as well at one point.
What do you want to talk about it? We'll do both of ours.
It was kind of like, I don't really know, like the combat system, the whole thing, the guns, the punch, it just didn't work. So I could only just like run into people. So I
had that happen once.
So I just had to leave them kill me, and then it reset. It was fine.
I had that happen once. I just kind of was like, whatever, it's day 1 and 9.
And I had another like glitch where Bond at one stage he just ran into a wall and just like wouldn't move. So I just had to. I was going to turn the PlayStation off.
What's that meme? Like James Blonde's having a stroke.
Yeah, but then a guy just came up, call it Bondulance.
Call it Bondulance.
Like shot me in the head and reset.
Cool.
But I was like, yeah, it just, but like
that actually put his brain back together.
Yeah, but it updated then like the day after that, and I never had another issue.
Yeah.
So
my thing. We can start talking about vehicles now if you want.
Yeah.
Right. So you played the game on console. I played the game on PC. I've already talked to a friend of ours, Dan, who has played the game on console. I've confirmed that he did not have this issue, but I'm double checking with you. So I had this thing, right? How do the vehicles aim?
In what way, like?
When you have a gun on a vehicle.
Oh, at the very end, the one time you get to use it.
No, there's 2 vehicles towards the end of the game that have guns.
Which ones?
The ship.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about the ship. Yeah.
I don't know. The Excalibur, is that what it's called?
The...
Excelsior?
The car, yeah.
Yeah, but is it the Excelsior?
Something like that, I can't remember, yeah. It doesn't.
It doesn't?
You can't aim. It's just whatever the car is pointing at, that's what the gun's pointing at. So for the last mission of the game, the thing with the car...
It works different on PC.
I just spun in a circle, literally, and just held the button. So I thought, oh man, this is going to be good. I thought that was going to be the boss fight, because your man's in the armor, and it just wasn't. So like, we can talk about the boss fight later, but like, so I thought you were going to have to take him on, because he's armored up in the car.
Yeah, you would think.
And I literally span in a circle holding it. I was like, this is actually boring.
Yeah.
I think the vehicles were a good concept, and when you do the tutorial's unreal.
Yeah.
The tutorial's fantastic. We can talk about that when we get to like story and stuff, but
I wish there was more chases.
Yeah,
without
the tutorial,
guns, just
it's
chase.
like your combat, you're shooting, you're sneaking, you're doing the car. So
you're
it made it out
racing.
like the car is going to be this big thing.
It's not.
No, the mission where you like chase like 009 or whatever, that's the only real section. The other one's like you cruise in on the one where you go to Vietnam, you cruise in on the boat, and then like
you just hop off it and
then
you
it
never
gets
get
really
back
racist with those characters.
Which ones?
The way they did their accents was just like.
I think those are. I believe they hired actual Vietnamese people for that.
Are they?
Yeah, I don't think.
I just thought, okay, maybe they did.
Yeah.
But then the mission then where you're chasing her in the boat and you're shooting. It's like you're chasing her and you just tap. The vehicles, there's so much more they could have done. I wish they could have done more.
So aiming on PC doesn't work like that in vehicles.
Okay.
Right? You have to manually look at something and then it will automatically lock. But the reason they did that is because driving your vehicle controls differently on PC.
Okay.
Driving your vehicle is like tank controls on PC. So, WASD, right? W being forward, S being back, and A and D being left and right? Now, normally when you use a vehicle in a game, you hold W and A, do you know what I mean? And it kind of turns it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It does that. But the turn, inertia is all wrong. It feels so bad.
Okay.
So bad on PC. It's awful.
I didn't think the car felt great in the PlayStation either.
I was going to switch to a controller, but I was like, Don will be playing. We talked about we were going to do this the day it came, pretty much when it came out. So I was like, I could switch to a controller and make this easier, but it's for the podcast, I was like, I'll just stick with mouse and keyboard, even though it was rough. That final section, man. That final section. How long do you know the bit where you're spinning around the car? How long do you think that took you?
I don't know.
It took me like 10 minutes.
It's not that it took me long because it was tough. It's just they kept throwing enemies, and I was like, this is going on too long.
So on PC, you can't really you have a very small area to move in, right? And I wish that because they obviously...
Oh, you have a very small area to move in this, like a circle, like.
Yeah, the circle, right? So, but I wish you could at least go around in the circle, though, I assume.
There was a bit of free room, but I literally just spun.
You can't spin on PC.
Oh, you had to drive around. Oh, that definitely took you away. I felt it was dragged out in PlayStation.
I was doing 38-point turns to kill the enemies.
Yeah.
It was dog shit. It was so bad. And then on top of that, right? On top of that, I'm doing those 38-point turns. But there's a bunch of like obstacles in the room, like forklifts and stuff like that, right? So you kind of have to look where you're going. But you can't, because on PC, what you look at is where your gun automatically targets.
Yeah.
So there's a bit of auto lock on, but you have to look at it, right? So if there's a guy with an RPG on, like, to my left, I don't have time to turn my car. So I just have to ram my car forward and back and forward and back to try and turn towards him while I'm spinning the camera, so I can't look where I'm going.
Oh, that's annoying, man.
It was the worst section. It was the worst driving. It was the worst driving section I've ever played in a modern game.
It wasn't that bad on PlayStation, but I felt it wasn't great.
It was awful. It was awful. It's a PC experience. If you play this game, I would recommend a console experience.
The vehicles, I just felt they should have more with them. It's kind of like we wanted them to be in the game because in the movies and stuff, Bond drives different vehicles at different points. So it's like,
yeah. My favorite vehicle section is this, like the chauffeur mission when you run after 009.
yeah,
That's the best. That's the best one.
Yeah,
It's the best one.
yeah,
Yeah.
easily. That's the only
100%.
real chase one. Like.
I also wish you had a better, like, more of a chase. I think you have a small bit of chase, but I think, well, no, I don't think you do. The like Humvee that you have when you're on your way to what's the city called? Alpha? No.
Oh yeah, is it Alpha something?
With Aleph.
Aleph,
yeah.
Aleph, yeah.
Yeah, when you're going to Aleph, that Humvee is the best controlling vehicle in the game for some reason. I don't know why, but it feels the best to drive because, like, I think it's just like it has the appropriate amount of weight that you expect it to have. Do you know what I mean? As you're driving it and the momentum. I wish we got a chase in the desert, man. Like, you get a tiny bit of one when you're running after him to get to, like, the other section, but, like, it's not enough.
Yeah.
You know?
So the vehicles, I think if they make a second game, it'll be better.
I hope so.
Yeah.
By the way, I really, really like this game.
I feel like we've been negative so far, but it'll get more positive as we go. Like, we're just kind of. So
I was less so in the gameplay than the narrative and the characters. So once we get into that,
it was like an interactive movie, kind of.
yes,
Yeah. So the gadgets are next. The gadgets are really fun. But
the three I used there.
Yeah, that's my thing. Is
Yeah.
you get a wheel of how many is it? Like, is it like 6 gadgets?
Something like that.
6 or 7 or 8 or something.
But pre-order for the gold headphones you won't use.
Yeah, that you won't even see the skin on. But like, so like the gadgets were really fun to use. But like I used once I got the laser wrist thing. I had all my gadgets.
Yeah.
I never once changed them.
Laser wrist.
I used the
dart phone.
Yeah, dart phone, laser wrist, the missile pen, and then
pen.
the Q scanner.
Yep, that's it.
Yeah, but you can't take the Q scanner off.
No.
Right? But the thing is with that, right? I used the camera once because this is before I had the gadget. I put it on for like the one we were tailing the guy through the hotel.
The camera's useless, man.
I used it once, and then I walked on. I never once used the earbuds. I didn't even try them because I was like,
nah, me neither. I used them once in the Q lab and I went, that does not feel very good.
Yeah.
And I was like, nope, I'm good.
I
thought some missions would make you take some things.
Yeah, certain ones.
Because honestly, I might have gotten used to some of them if I had. But like,
Greenway does say at 1 or 2 points, he's like, I recommend taking it thinks the laser when you run knife fights. Like, I'd recommend the laser for this mission.
There's one mission that I'm pretty sure, like, do you know that mission where I was talking about where you're going up the tower?
Yeah.
I don't think you can do it without the laser.
Is this the one where...
Because you're sneaking behind into, like, all the offices and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's Nightfall. That mission is called Nightfall, yeah.
Oh, that mission is called...
Yeah,
oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to tell you wrong earlier.
I just had that in my head. I was like, I'm pretty sure you have to use the laser.
Because there's one point where you go behind the offices and you have to laser something to let Greenway in.
See, I had the laser equipped. So maybe if you try... And I wouldn't take it off.
No.
So maybe if you try taking it off, he goes, I recommend you take... And you probably have to take it off.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Or maybe you throw your headphones at the fucking...
When you get the missile pen, though, as well, that's handy.
Amazing.
I didn't use it much, but it is handy.
Every time I saw an armored guy, if I was in a chase sequence, because like I know that the game probably actually doesn't have a time limit for some of these chase sequences, right?
Yeah.
I understand that because like the person I'm chasing will go around the corner, freeze frame, and then when I meet an area flag, they continue, right? Like that's how it works, right?
Yeah.
Behind the hood, which is fine, but I like kind of role playing those sections anyway, just to kind of like, you know, do some speedrun tech or whatever. So it was fun, like running through. I see one of the like Call of Duty Juggernaut dudes and just going, and then just running.
Hitting them with the laser and just keep going.
Yeah.
That's the thing, though. The gadgets,
everyone passed.
the gadgets for the combat, if you're stuck in combat and you're getting overwhelmed, you just laser one guy, free kill. You just like sick pen another guy, free kill. So
it is fun though.
It is fun though when like there's like 10 guys and you're like bang bang, and then you're going like. But I like the gadgets. I like how they're implemented.
I wish. Here's my thing, though, right? There are 6 gadgets, right?
The refills
But-
as well.
That's fine. Here's my thing, though, right? There's 6 gadgets, right? But there's only 2 status conditions you can inflict.
Yeah.
Sick or blind,
Dazed, yeah.
right?
3 of them are dazed.
And blind is dazed.
Yeah.
They're the same thing, as far as I could tell, right? So, like,
the sick pen makes
Why-
you 6, the rest make you dazed.
they should be 6 different status conditions.
Yeah.
Then
But
I
the-
might have used them.
the thing
like
is-
in Hitman, there's this really famous thing, and I forget what it's called, like a murder puddle or something, right? But if you find a wet patch, there's a gadget that's electric. So you put it down in the wet patch, and it,
Or can, like, shock 'em, like-
security guards literally just walk over and like fall over in it.
Yeah.
But if the headphones were that, I probably would have used them.
The refills, I think, are too frequent as well for the gadgets. Because in that mission in the hotel, I used the sick pen. I was still kind of getting used to it 'cause that's early. The guy walked off, he came back, and I was out of refills. So I was like, oh, how am I going to get him away? I thought you'd be able to like persuade him and stuff. No, I just walked into a room, picked up the refill, shot him, and walked straight through. I was like, I think the refills are...
Yeah.
I think they should be as frequent, so when you run out of them, you know... Because
Yeah.
a lot of people... Like, there's one... the Alf section where it's like, get the money.
Yeah.
So there's one section there, it's like, you need to get past this guy to get into the area where they're doing, like, the deal for the guns.
Yeah.
And it was like, I tried walking through, and he's like, no. And then, like, James Bond talks to he's like, no, James, you have to find a way. I literally just shot him with the laser pen and just walked.
The best
like-
moments in this game are not when you're using the gadgets. They're when you pass a skill check that you did without the gadgets.
Yeah.
Right? That's where I find my fun.
But you
when
can-
I'm stealthing through a section, I beat up 4 dudes. Open the door and there's 2 more, and I have to bluff my way through. And then I move on
That's
to the
what I
next
was about to
section.
get onto.
There's a checkpoint, and then I go, "Whew, I'm fucking James Bond
But
right
the
now."
gadgets can make you skip the fun.
Bingo.
Yeah.
That's my problem
And
with the
that's what I was
gadgets.
getting on to next, is that little thing of, like, the bluffing and
Yeah.
or whatever.
I
And,
love
like,
that system
but
where you
that's
build up the pips.
And that's limited as well.
Because it's like the adrenaline in Tsushima.
Yeah.
You know?
And it's limited. You only have
Yeah.
so many uses until you get it. But, like,
Yeah.
it's like bluff, something else.
Bluff, like knockout, or
Yeah.
like
So, like,
something else.
when you go into a room and it's like, I really love when
If you weren't bluffing, you were playing it wrong.
you're in the hotel, I think, and it's like the door's locked, and you kick the door,
Yeah.
and the 2 guys turn, and it's like you can start fighting them, or you can bluff, and you hit bluff. It's like, oh, door inspector, this one failed. And you just
Yeah. And they're like, oh, I guess.
yeah. And then or there's one where it's like you go into the kitchen, and it's like I'm the health inspector. The mushrooms, they're making people hallucinate. So if you see them, don't eat them.
It's really funny.
But that is well works because he's great as Bond. But we'll get that
But
later.
yeah, like, when are we getting into that?
Yeah.
Are we moving there now? Because I don't have a whole lot left to
That
say on
is
the
kind of
gadgets.
the next thing. But like, I thought that system was great.
No, I 100% agree. But
But
like I said, the fun isn't the gadgets. The fun is being stressed, being put under pressure. So I wish that I was under pressure more in the game because it's a very easy game.
I think that doesn't have replayability.
No.
Yeah, I know. I haven't done, to be fair, I
haven't done challenges yet.
The challenges, there
Yeah.
probably is, but like my brother was asking me,
And we also, by the way, as of the time we're recording this on the
18th, is it? I think?
18th, 19th of June, we know Batman Returns. I think that's, I don't know if that's what it's called, but that's kind of their name for it so
Yeah,
far.
yeah.
We know that's coming. We might talk about that on our main show when it comes out, probably, but it's not out yet.
Yeah. But my brother was asking me, because he's playing now, he's like, is there New Game Plus? Because I want to go back and like replay
I
start
have
with
the
the thing.
Sounds Pistol. Why?
But I was like, if there was New Game Plus, I wouldn't play it. 'Cause-
I probably would just for the Sounds Pistol because it would make that opening half of the game different.
yeah, I don't know.
I would
don't-
get what I wanted out of that.
Personally, I don't think there's a lot of replayability. But the missions now, that might
Do you
be
know what it
a different
needs?
story. Well,
It needs skulls from Halo.
yeah, something like that.
Modifiers like start with the pistol, but all other ammo is halved when you pick up a gun, or like, do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
stuff like that, like, you know.
But the thing is, a lot of the gameplay is sneaking.
Yeah.
There's not like, I think that wouldn't be as fun a second time. Do you know?
I'd still enjoy it. I think so.
But I think, yeah, well, so some people would, some people
yeah.
wouldn't like. So.
I would just take stuff from other angles that I didn't do the first time.
Yeah.
Can we give a shout out, by the way, before we get run away from? I don't want to get into story early, but I count this as gameplay.
Destroyer.
The best tutorial in
Yeah,
modern
I was about to
gaming,
say. Definitely, yeah.
like easily.
Yeah.
I can't believe there's no loading screens.
Yeah. And it's just,
Seamless cuts.
so like
smash cuts.
it teaches you everything, and it's done so fast.
So good.
The tutorial section for the sneaking, Joe, was like Greenway's like get the flag.
Yeah.
You can skip that.
Yes, I saw someone do this, but I didn't do it. But
But people are like, oh, this game's really badly
design that you can do that.
designed.
But
You
it's
can do
like,
that. I think they did it on purpose.
it is on
'Cause
purpose.
You're
There's
told,
a unique line.
Yeah, because you're told don't do.
Never do what's expected.
Yeah, never do what's expected.
Yeah.
So I think like,
or always do the unexpected.
Yeah, so I think that is programmed.
It is.
To be. Yeah.
He has a unique line for it.
Yeah.
So it is. They know you can do that. You know? And if you're smart enough, you'll figure it out. I love that.
Next is the cast and the characters.
Right. Okay.
The casting. So we got the main characters. I would say is you got like your 00 squad at the start. So you have Monroe,
Cressida, Monroe.
Yeah. So let's start
and
with
then
them.
there's a couple others that are.
Yeah. Well, it mentions as well. A lot of them died in that mission.
Yeah.
Cressida was obviously paralyzed, but it mentions 2 of them are missing that haven't been found.
I think they're going to be relevant.
So I thought they'd be relevant as well.
I think they will be in the next game.
Yeah, they might. Yeah.
Because like they set up a lot of the idea of Rogue 00s with 009.
With the 009 stuff, I was a little bit disappointed he wasn't the villain in the end of it. Because I thought it would have been cool, like, because he could have reflected why the 00 program was shut down, though. We'll get to the villains when we get to them.
We'll talk about it.
One small detail I think would have been cool is if when Bond at the end she's like, "You're 001," because he's the last recruit, or he's the last one in the system, and he's like, "Oh, I'll take 7 because I was the 7th recruit."
Yeah.
I think, and this is so minor. I think a nice touch would have been like
her going, "That was Greenway's number."
Yeah.
Yeah. It was such a slam dunk. I don't understand.
Yeah, or if she would have said like, "I'll make you 007 because Greenway wants you out of his number" or something. It would have been nice, like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Can we talk about story and characters at the same time? Because I think this is something I really want to just note.
Yeah.
Right? Greenway is so good.
Yeah.
Greenway is so good. But what I love about, and what I think, the reason why I think they don't do Greenway as 007 is because they are fundamentally different. Because I think like the whole thing about the game, like Greenway's anxiety is he thinks that James is going to be another 009.
Yeah.
Right? But then, you know, as Greenway's passing the torch in his death and all of that, he realizes, in my eyes, that not only is James not 009, if he was Greenway in that scenario, he would have turned him back.
Yeah.
Like he would have fully, because James, this is a very different James Bond. I want to not get into comparisons early.
I think I know where you're going, but we'll get to that at the end.
Yeah. But like I just love that whole thing.
This is
Greenway.
James Bond.
This is my James Bond.
Yeah.
This is my favorite Bond. I'll say that right now.
I think he's my favorite as well.
Yeah.
He's very like they're all different, but we'll talk about that at the end.
Yeah.
But
let's talk about the other characters so we don't get ahead, because I think it's hard to talk about James without comparing him. So we'll do James.
What did you think of Monroe?
How are you gonna fall through 17 floors and get capped by a Swedish dude in 3 seconds?
Yeah, but when they introduced him, hated him. I was like, I hate him. And then
I loved him because I knew they were doing the Top Gun thing.
Yeah,
he's good.
And then he turns and he's your friend. I was like, nah, it's not that easy, man. And then you're in his apartment and he's like, which poster? I'm like, oh, man, you're kind of cool. And he's got a sneaker clip.
It's like basically like a Rocky poster, or it's crested as like abstract art, and you're like, fuck off, Cressida.
I was full sure the whole game is like you and your crew, because like there's.
I would have liked that more.
But he doesn't die till like the 4th mission. It's like, so you do your nightclub mission and then like the
nightclub mission's so good, by the way.
Yeah, and then like you do like that, and he dies. I was like, he's not dead.
Yeah.
He's not dead. And then you see Cresta, and I even text you. I was like, I think Cresta's somehow involved with the villain.
Yeah.
I text you that, and then she's in the wheelchair. I'm like, what's going on, man?
Yeah, man.
What's going on?
It's rough.
Yeah.
It's rough.
I think what could have been a nice detail is if she became the Moneypenny character, but it's fine. Like
I didn't mind Moneypenny in this game.
Oh, I still liked her. Yeah.
Cressida is just.
I'd like to see her come back in the DLC. I was full sure she'd be when she's in the wheelchair. I thought she'd still have a role, but she just disappears.
I think that Moneypenny is like fairly well acted by the lady that plays her. But
it's not a knock on her. I just
the problem with Moneypenny is like there's only so much you can do with that character because they have a desk job.
Yeah,
you know, like I really liked that part where she's on the date. You know,
yeah.
And like that, there's a sort of side story with her that evolves as it goes on to the point where it's like the date leaves and stuff like that. You know, and James is like he's in a lift when that part of the call happens, and he's like, I'm really sorry, Moneypenny. She's like, it's okay. That was really like, James like, yeah, like he's a murderer for hire. Like, you know, he's a secret espionage agent or whatever. But like this James is such a kid, you know, and like he's so sincere in those
26,
moments.
yeah.
I really like those moments with Moneypenny. But I wish, do you know when fucking MI6 gets attacked?
Yeah.
I wish that Moneypenny was like more of a damsel in distress in that. That James had like a mission objective, but he went to save Moneypenny instead.
Yeah, if she was in his ear and she was like like terrified of dying, and she was like, "Do you know, sure she's human." She's like, "Oh, please save me."
Yeah.
That would have been a nice moment. Like,
I agree.
but I think the nightclub thing sets him up as well. Of like, well, also he just like necks a point in a second, but like,
Yeah, it's great.
It sets him up as
That's
like,
how I know he's played by an Irishman. Let's go.
yeah, it sets him up as like a really cool group of friends. And I was like, if this whole game is just chilling with the bros, like,
I'm down.
having fun
I'm
there.
there. I'm all the way there. Yeah.
But even like the small things of like you're one and her boyfriend, and then like how that actually like when it showed that, and he's like,
oh, the lady in red.
yeah, and she,
Oh, that was so unexpected.
yeah, when she's like whatever, and then it's like I was like, oh, that's just to show he's like a womanizer, but then it actually affects the mission outcome.
I was
like, that's
when
so
she
cool,
walked back in the frame, I was like, oh hell no.
Yeah,
I've played these games before.
so I dropped. Yeah, well, we kind of covered Moneypenny there. I liked her.
I liked her. I just wish they got to do more with her, and I feel like they wasted an opportunity in the MI6 attack a little bit.
That's why I think as well. Maybe she should have been like her and Cresta could have been, like she should have been training for 00, and then
Yep.
she gets injured, and then she becomes the Moneypenny character.
Yeah, yeah.
That's my opinion, but it's still fine. It doesn't matter.
I think in the next game they're gonna have to do something weird with M. Like I don't think this M is gonna be here forever. I think Crested is gonna be M eventually.
Oh, that could be.
That's what I think they're gonna set up.
Why we're on
Because
M,
real quick, because with M actually, yeah.
Why
go on
we're
to
on
it,
it, yeah.
yeah. They set up a lot that she's under a lot of political pressure in this game to like
Yeah, a
resign
lot.
and shit.
Yeah.
A lot, like because Reese and all that.
Yeah.
And who's he gonna want on point? Cressida. But maybe Cressida is gonna be like a pawn in one of his schemes or whatever, unknowingly, and then it's gonna be a whole thing of like don't trust them again, but then reeling Cressida back in, showing her the truth, that kind of thing. I'd be down for that story, you know,
Yeah.
something like that.
Did you like M?
Yeah, I actually
thought
really
it was
did.
great, yeah.
I actually
I
really
really
did.
did, yeah.
But I also like this.
Some people have
M is already tired.
Yeah, some people have issues that she's not like from English descent and stuff. Like get over it. Like yeah, it doesn't matter. Like,
Cry me a fucking river, bro.
M doesn't have to.
Your
like,
opinion doesn't matter.
M was a man and then he was a woman and he was back to man. It doesn't matter. It
Yeah.
literally doesn't matter.
Also,
M
making
is,
M a woman was like the best choice the movies ever did. Anyway,
yeah, Judi Dench is probably the best.
That's M.
Yeah.
There's no other M.
Yeah, when you say M, I think Judi Dench.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
And now I also think of don't know the lady that plays this.
yeah, I had her name. I can't. Is it Priyanka or something?
Is it Priyanka Chopra?
It could be, maybe. Yeah.
I think it is.
I think
No.
yeah. But she was great. I thought she was really good. And then for the amount she's in it, like she's really good. And then as well the fact that like she's not an antagonist, but like for what you're trying to do at certain points, she's like opposing you, and it shows like the other side of like you can't just be the hero the whole time. Like there's,
I agree.
and even with her reinstating the double O's and why, like for all the AI stuff that's going on in the world now, this handled it very well.
I thought it was really, really like prescient in that way.
Yeah, very very good. And then you like besides M, you have Q.
No, sorry, it's a lady called Priyanka Burford.
Yeah,
Priyanka Burford.
I had the first name right.
Yeah.
So, you Q played by Mon Mothma's wife or Mon Mothma's husband from Andor.
Yeah.
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 Very different role here.
Again, there's so little of Q. He has one
not
really
in it
good
a lot,
moment
yeah.
towards the end, but like, I just
Where he jumps in the couch, I was like, whoa.
yeah,
Man's
that
got
was
moves,
that was funny. That
But
was
like
funny. I
Q's
enjoyed
not
that.
really a major character anyway. He's kind
But
of.
I liked that there was this moment of like, oh shit, are we going to have to sit? Nah, he's got it.
Yeah.
Like, I thought that was very cute. I really liked that, you know?
Yeah.
That got a real good laugh out of me when he just like he dolphin dives into the couch, and I was like, yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
You got it.
But he was great, to be fair.
What's that?
Even the thing where
I want more of him.
even the thing where like you have to get his thumbprints,
Yeah.
and he's like, turn off the light switch when you're done and stuff. That whole section was really nice for him,
Yeah.
like as well.
I liked that a lot.
And then he poured out the thing for John Greenway, like. And stuff.
Yeah, I really liked that. I really, really liked that.
Greenway.
Oh my God, Lenny James, fucking bringing it, dude. Fucking bringing it.
You got a clear bond.
Oh my God.
Do you know what's a really nice touch?
What?
Where he's got his hand strapped up and you meet him and he's like, oh, they came from me at the pub. But when you meet him, there's bodies on the floor.
Yeah, I loved that.
And the sniper, when he's sniping, and he's like, oh, you tag him, I'll bag him. Kind
Yeah.
of thing. That was really nice.
I
But that's another thing. There's a lot of one-off mechanics in the game that don't show up again. That, the playing.
I don't mind that in an adventure game, but I wish the playing thing returned because that was so fun.
Yeah.
And also, I asked you about this, right? Because I was curious, right? On PC, it's like, you know, W's move, so Q and E are beside it. So those are to rotate the plane. So what a weird opportunity not making the emotion control thing.
There was no motion
PS5.
control. And there was no touchpad thing on the PS5 either.
Yeah. I mean, like, don't get me wrong. I know it's not an exclusive or anything like that, but it's just like, come on,
But, like,
let them have fun.
I think they've implemented the touchpad really well into a lot of games recently. Like really, really well. Like so for
Would have been, do you know the way Tsushima has the touchpad gestures?
Yeah.
It would have been cool for that for the gadgets, I think.
Yeah, like in Tsushima, for example, or Ghost of Yotei, like when you paint, you use the touchpad.
Yeah.
So like at the start of the game where you're taking like the names of the people and stuff, you have to draw their names with your finger, so it makes it more personal. And then like even something like Hogwarts Legacy, when you're learning a spell, you have to,
It's on the touchpad?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's cool, like stuff like.
That's fun.
But there's no touchpad implemented in this at all, unless I missed it.
I don't know. I honestly don't know. I mean, yeah, it seems like a missed opportunity. A lot of games aren't using that, and I actually think like out of all the controller gimmicks we've had in the last like
I like it. Yeah,
our entire lifetimes of gaming, the touchpad's my favorite.
Yeah.
No question or doubt about it.
We have before we get into the
Xbox
villains,
haptics are good,
We
though.
have Isla.
Okay.
Probably isn't even her name. You never find
Yeah.
out.
Okay. Mid
Yeah.
as a character.
Why is she there? I feel like you take her out, doesn't change too much.
She's not even like the Bond girl. Tam is.
She's definitely coming back though.
Yeah.
Wait, who is?
What's her name? Like Olivia Tam or like what's that woman's name in Vietnam?
Oh, Teresa Lorcan or something.
Oh.
Lorcana.
Not Tam.
Selena Tan is she's with Q. Selena Tan. That's the name you're thinking of. She's like Q's assistant. You meet her at the very start of the game. She's the one who does the missions for you that I just didn't do.
Oh,
She's played by Gemma Chan.
Yes. Yeah.
No, it's Teresa Lorcana is the
Yeah,
the lady
she's the Bond girl in the game.
yeah.
In my eyes.
The Isla one, I was kind of like, but she gets away at the end. So
Yeah.
is she gonna be DLC? Is she gonna be game 2?
I prefer DLC.
Yeah, I don't know. She was fine. Like she wasn't any.
If she's the main antagonist in the next game, it will not bring me back.
Yeah, she was whatever.
Well,
like,
okay, I'm coming back either way, but that wouldn't make me be like, oh, like I want to see something else. I want to see something else.
Then we have the villains. We have Nicholas Webb and Damien Webb. You've been calling him Reese.
I have.
Nicholas Webb. Sir Nicholas
Should have
Webb.
corrected me earlier.
I just want to see where it's going.
Reese is Cressida's father, then, is it?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, Reese Monroe or whatever, something like that.
Well, it wouldn't be Monroe because that's your man.
Fuck, I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah,
You're right.
So the kind of mastermind and then the muscly guy.
Okay, I don't really give a shit about Reese. What's his name? Nicholas.
Nicholas.
Or
Damien. Which
yeah,
one do you want to?
like
Nicholas is the dad. Damien's the son with the long hair.
the son's great.
Okay.
Yeah.
Talk about Nicholas first. He's just whatever.
Whatever, man.
Yeah.
He has like a couple of lines that are like really bad, like badly written cliche.
Yeah. Damien, his son.
Okay. Hold on. I've got some feelings on him.
I didn't like either of them, to be honest.
I knew this. I could tell.
I think
your
009
demeanor.
would have been a better villain, but that's whatever.
Look, we never met him, so we don't know
Yeah.
what he would have been like, right? Here's my thing about Damien Webb, right?
And he's wearing his little BAFTA mask.
Is that what you called it? That's funny. So here's my thing about Damien.
It looks like a
Here's my
BAFTA.
thing about Damien Webb, right? Damien Webb is a interesting antagonist. I don't think he was used to his full strengths. I like a lot of what they were doing with him. The exosuit's kind of like, what the fuck? I mean, like, I guess, sure. I mean,
Yeah,
like,
that's just to have a boss
I
fight.
kind of like that he has gadgets as well. They're brutish private military contract gadgets, you know?
Yeah. Do you know when you fight him first?
Yeah.
And he falls off the thing, you think you've killed him.
Yeah.
And they kind of bring him back just to have a boss fight at the end because you kind of have to have a boss fight.
I knew he wasn't dead.
Yeah, but it could have, like, if they just killed him off and then the crowd attacking MI6 were Isla's crowd and she was the last boss, it would have been better, I think. But I didn't love him as a villain. I thought he was whatever.
Yeah.
I thought he was
I liked him.
kind of
I liked him well enough.
The one, do you know when he's intimidating you and you have to, like, time it so he doesn't kill you, but you have to get him.
I loved that.
That was great.
That was good.
Did you die playing it?
No.
I died the first time.
Did you?
Yeah, I just
no,
hated him, so
I got that.
I kept going aggro with him.
That's fair enough.
Yeah,
That's
but that was a
funny.
cool section as well, though.
Yeah.
And then last, we got the man himself, Mr. Bond.
Okay. And we're going to get into comparisons and stuff here, right?
Yeah. Well, before we do Bond, actually, let's just talk about the story overall, and then we can finish with him comparing.
I liked it, but the story's just made out of the characters. It's like it is quite Marvel in that way.
What do you think was the best mission, and what do you think was the worst mission?
Nightfall was the best. Worst mission was the last one.
The last one?
Yeah.
I didn't love the...
Because I hate the car sequence. That boss fight's not great.
That's fair. I didn't love the Alf mission.
My
favorite part of it was we have to get
Yeah.
the money, and you have all the games and stuff.
That was fun. I liked the long stealth section. Again, I just wish I had the pistol. Like, that would have made it so much better for me.
You've no gun there, like, yeah.
No.
But that long stealth session, I think I'm a bit biased towards disliking that because that was where I kept dying because I didn't know how to parry.
See, I didn't have, I got
But
through,
it did
I
force
got
me to
through
sleep
that
more.
like second or third time. It did take me a couple of
It took me
tries.
like 12.
Did it?
Did I couldn't figure out. But it made me be more stealthy as well, so I kind of appreciate that.
I don't dislike the actual mission itself once you get into it. I like all the tripwires, the invisible tripwires you have to Q scan and stuff.
Yeah, that was cool.
That was really cool. And it's very 00 agent of him, you know?
There's this didn't happen to me, but I seen a little clip on Instagram Reels where like Joe, you're shifting on the ledge.
Yeah.
And like apparently if you go at the right time, one guy's pissing off the ledge.
Yeah.
And you can just get pissed on by this guy.
Just Bond on
and
the line.
Bond's just like
That's funny.
But I thought story was decent. I thought handled the AI stuff well, and for
yeah.
the game, a story for a game, I thought was good. Like,
I liked that they were covering up the fact that this thing was wrong by making it look right after the fact. I
Yeah.
thought like, oh yeah, that's what these companies are going to do. 100%. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah. Especially when AI is being used in defense. And it turns out that like this thing may as well have never been right.
yeah,
You know?
exactly, yeah.
And this is and 009 wasn't actually necessarily a traitor at all.
Yeah,
He wasn't.
He wasn't,
Like,
yeah.
He knew.
Yeah.
That was the problem.
that was a nice detail as well.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
it's like he had to kill the other 00 agents because they didn't listen.
Or
like,
they were in it.
You know? And I assume Greenway was assigned after, so he didn't even give Greenway the speech. He just tried to kill him.
Yeah,
Do you know? It sucks that he couldn't tell his best friend, though. You know? That was your Monroe. Or his Monroe.
it was. Yeah,
You know? So, I don't know.
Then we
But
have-
I like that.
John's Bonds having a strongs.
Call the Bondulance for all the other actors, dude. Holy hell. This is my favorite Bond.
Yeah, I agree.
Full
with you.
stop. Full stop.
He's so like,
He's so likable.
yeah, he's so likable.
He's charming. He's
young.
charismatic. He's cocky. He's young. You know? He's
Gave him a
hardened a
scar.
little bit by this, but I hope he doesn't lose. This is what I want.
He's not just a cold-blooded killer. Like,
Okay, that's what I was. That's actually what I stopped myself from saying earlier. This is the kindest Bond.
yeah,
Retroactively, this has made me understand why I don't like Daniel Craig as Bond.
you never liked Daniel Craig's Bond,
Never.
really?
He's my least favorite Bond that I've
Really?
seen. My least favorite. Because he's an asshole. He doesn't care about anything. He's a mean person. I can't root for him. From moment one on screen, he's so. I've got them.
I like Daniel Craig.
I've got them. I love Craig. He's so good at Knives Out.
Oh man, he's so good in Knives Out.
He's so good at Knives Out.
Do you know what I like
Never
though?
liked his Bond.
Like for years there, he was trapped as James Bond. He wanted out, and anytime you think of Daniel Craig, you think of Bond. Now when I think of Daniel Craig, I think of Ben Blanc.
Yeah.
and I love it.
Thank God.
Yeah.
That's his role. Oh my
Yeah.
God, you know? No, I never liked Craig Bond. I could never really put my finger on why. I mean, I think when I was a kid, cool movie. I wasn't thinking about the character.
Casino Royale is the
Once
best
I went
Bond
back
movie,
and
in
saw
my
like the Pierce Brosnan Bonds and like GoldenEye and stuff like that, then I was like, I don't really like the Daniel Craig
They
movies.
have Daniel Craig is like grounded, like,
I know that was the thing of the reboot, but like
Yeah.
he's an asshole.
and then the Pierce Brosnan one I think is the right balance of like grounded but campy.
Yeah, agreed.
And then you have like the Roger Moore ones are really campy, and then like
I still haven't seen those. I should have watched
the
them.
Sean Connery ones. Like I've seen
one of the Connery ones. There's
I've
two,
seen a
right?
comment. No, the Connery ones are loads, like 5.
Oh, what?
Yeah,
I didn't
there's
know.
so Connery. I could be wrong. I think he's.
Dalton, there's 2, right?
I think I could be completely wrong. I think
Moore's
Connery
1.
has 5. Then there's George Lazenby had 1. I've never seen that.
Interesting.
He
Yeah.
only had 1, and then there was
Roger Moore has 1, right?
Roger Moore is 7. He is the most Bond movies.
Is it Dalton that only has 1 or 2 then?
Dalton came after that. He had 2.
2.
He was supposed to have 3, but there was studio interference. Then you had Brosnan who had 4.
Yeah.
And then you had Daniel Craig who had 5.
Yeah.
And then you'll have whoever the next Bond is.
Well, hopefully Gibson.
Would you cast him for the movies?
Absolutely. I wouldn't cast anybody else.
I think he is the best Bond, and I was saying he'd be a great cast for the movies. I don't think so, because I think if they cast him for the movies, it's going to interfere with the games. So I think what they'll do if they cast him in the movies is they'll try and make the games and films interconnected. So how that'll affect the films is they'll be very strict on what can and can't be done. And then some people might be turned off because like, oh, I'll have to play the game. Some people might be turned off the game so like, I have to watch the movies. But then when you have people who are great, directors like Denis Villeneuve, he's not going to want to be told you have to abide by this game rules. Like he wants to go in his own direction.
I don't know about that. I don't know that Villeneuve wouldn't cooperate.
But I think if you can't...
Also, like, I'm sorry now. Amazon are making it, like.
Yeah.
Fucking do it. Figure it out. You have the money. Shut up.
I think if they do cast him as Bond in the films,
Yeah.
I think they should make it a separate thing from the games. I don't think they should overlap. Because I think it will get messy because you'll have different creative... Because what will happen is the people with the games who are making the games, they're going to be like, oh, the movie, this is what we're setting up for the next game. You have to kind of abide by this. And then the same thing with the movies will be like, this is what we're setting up. The games kind of have to abide by that. So I think it'll get too messy if you connect them.
No.
I definitely will get too messy.
I don't care. Do it. It'd be cool. To see Bond being led by video games, like one of the all-time franchises of all time, instead of by the movies.
I don't think they will do it, though.
I want them to. I think they should.
I don't know, man. I think you get messy.
I think multimedia is what Amazon wants to do because their games setup and portfolio is tiny. This is how they break in. I think it would be smart for them. I think it would be amazing for us. It would be great to see another Irish person in the mantle of Bond. I'm counting you. I'm counting Pierce. He's a good man from all accounts. You know, mostly an American.
I thought Timothy Dalton was Irish for years. He's actually Welsh.
He's Welsh.
He's Welsh.
That's
I
cool
thought
as well.
he was Irish.
Cool as well. But no, I want Gibson as Bond so bad, so badly.
He's great.
Yeah,
I like even the small detail of the scar.
Such a good Bond. The scar. Yeah, yes. If you play this game for anything, play it for Gibson's Bond. Holy hell.
He's great.
He is so good.
Whoever they're going to have a hard... If they don't take him for the movie, they're going to have a hard time casting it. A really hard time casting it.
I think they're just going to have a hard time casting it if they don't cast him just because now I think he's people's Bond.
Yeah.
You know?
But what I wouldn't mind if they did it with the next movie, I don't think they will because they are going to try and franchise it, is like if they just had... Because like the two... If someone said to you the two biggest missed opportunities of James Bond, who would you think of?
Idris Elba.
Idris Elba and... Would you say Henry Cavill?
No, I would have said Dev Patel.
He could still be Bond. Maybe he could.
I don't think Amazon will cast it.
A lot of people think the biggest missed opportunities are Henry Cavill and Idris Elba.
Henry Cavill is Bond?
Yeah, people are
absolutely not.
That's what people.
He's way too big.
He's massive. Yeah.
Bond's not a big guy.
No, he's supposed to be the build of Patrick Gibson.
Yeah.
But I think
who's saying that?
A lot of people, man. A lot of people.
They don't know anything. What are they on about?
He's like the number one fan cast over Idris Elba at the moment.
Look, I love Henry Cavill.
Yeah.
I love Henry Cavill. He's my Geralt. Like, you know, I can't wait to see his Warhammer thing. Like, he was the best Superman. Hot take. I haven't seen Corn Sweet's one. Or how do you say it? Corn Sweat?
David Corn Sweat.
I haven't seen his one. He looks really good as well. Cavill, to me, that's what Superman looks like, though. Sorry, you know. But
do you know who's the runner-up for Bond when Craig didn't get it?
Yeah, I've heard this, but remind me.
It was Cavill.
Was it?
It was, yeah.
I thought there was. Okay.
The last few selection they had was Sam
Worthington.
Sam Worthington.
That's the one I heard.
Wouldn't love that now.
No, wouldn't.
Anthony Starr was in the running.
Yes, I heard that too.
And then it was down to Craig and it was down to Henry Cavill and Craig got it.
Yeah, I love Cavill.
I went off topic there. What I think they could do with the movie is just do. It's just I think this is I want it. Just do one movie with Idris Elba as an older Bond. Just do one movie, please. Like, my fan cast for Bond for years. I think he's too old to start the franchise now.
Yeah,
was Richard Madden, Rob Stark.
Oh yeah, too old now.
Yeah, I think he's too old now. But he was. Who would you cast now though? If you can't cast Patrick Gibson.
Okay, I'll be honest with you. I was never crazy about the Idris cast.
Yeah.
I know people really wanted it. I'm not crazy about that. He was Luther. Like, he has his own spy thing. Like,
the front runner,
he doesn't need to be Bond to prove his legacy.
The front runner now, going by like the bookies and stuff, because you can bet on who's going to be James Bond, is Callum Turner.
Who's Callum Turner?
He's married to Dua Lipa. He was in the Fantastic Beasts movies. He was in...
He's married to Dua Lipa?
Yeah.
I hate him.
He was in a movie last year with Miles Teller and Elizabeth Olsen called Eternity. He's the front runner at the moment. I don't think he'd be bad.
This guy?
Yeah, I don't think he'd be bad.
Fuck off.
I don't think he'd be bad, to be fair.
It's the weirdest looking man I've ever seen in my life. Absolutely not.
Who would you cast?
Dev Patel.
Dev Patel?
Done.
Fair.
Done.
I wouldn't be mad at Dev Patel. I'd take it.
I don't want a white Bond. Unless it's Gibson.
I want Damson Idris.
Oh, you've told me this guy before.
He's from F1.
Damson Idris.
When you see him in F1, man, and he's talking, I'm like, that's just James Bond. Like. But I think they're going to go with...
I'd rather him than Idris. Like, just something about his face.
Yeah, he looks Bondy. I think, though, they're going to cast an unknown actor, and that's fine, too.
I think it's going to be an unknown white actor, and they're going to cast another 00 agent that's a black guy beside them.
Probably, yeah.
That's what I think is going to happen.
There was rumours there for it's going to be Jacob Elordi. I think having a 6'5" Bond sneaking around won't work.
Absolutely not.
And also, I do think you should keep it.
I have not seen a project where I thought he could act in.
I think you should keep Bond anyway within like UK, Scotland, like England, Scotland, Wales, and Ireland, because that's where it's always been.
I
think
agree.
You should keep them within that.
Where's
like,
Lordy from? Is he in
Australia.
Aussie? Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Well, James Bond, he's supposed to be Scottish, like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want Gibson.
Yeah.
But,
like if you.
But like if we're casting if we're casting a white person, I want Gibson. If we're casting a non-white person, which would be my preference, to be honest,
Yeah.
I want Dev Patel. If it's not Dev Patel though, it should be Gibson.
Yeah, I'd love Patrick Gibson to be the next James Bond, because I think he's young as well. Is he only 28 or something?
He's very young.
I think he's under 30.
Yeah.
So like you can.
But
Get
I wonder. Villeneuve obviously has an idea. I wonder what like his Bond is. Is it a young Bond? Is it an old Bond? Like where are we starting with this Bond? Because I assume it's a reboot.
Yeah, because Daniel Craig died. Like there's supposed to be a theory of like all the James Bond movies.
I thought he had no time for that. What's up?
All the James Bond movies are supposed to. Denis Villeneuve said he's doing one like. All the James Bond movies are supposed to be interconnected. So like it goes Casino Royale, Quantum, every single other James Bond movie that ever came, and then it goes the last three Daniel Craigs.
Yeah.
If you want, there's a lot of plot holes in that theory, but it doesn't matter. But now because Daniel Craig died in the last one, they're gonna. I think they'll reboot it.
Yep.
But the thing then is, if they cast Patrick Gibson as James Bond for the movies, will he want to do that?
He said he would though.
Yeah, he said he would. But I think they're looking to cast a Bond for a long time for a franchise. Will he want to go from game to movie to game to movie, and that be the only thing he does for years, or will he want to branch out?
Look, everyone that's played Bond has had a successful career afterwards. Every single person.
Yeah.
Like maybe Lazenby, I don't know. Couldn't tell you.
I haven't seen his movie.
I haven't seen. Yeah, I don't know. I wonder why it was only one with him. But yeah, I mean, look, that's not my call.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But Pierce Brosnan's been very vocal that if they want him to come back and do like an old Bond, he'd do it.
It'd be really fucking cool.
It would, yeah.
Because he's
like 60 or 70 of those. He's old.
Yeah, but he looks great.
Yeah,
he looks great.
I'd watch it.
I'd watch the hell out of that. You know, I'd love a limited series about his Bond, like a 4-episode sort of Chernobyl, scale and length thing. You know, I think that'd be really fun.
I'll tell you who it won't be. Daniel Craig, because he's never doing Bond again.
No, but then again, Jackman said that about Wolverine, so.
No, I think Daniel Craig, like, if you look at him in interviews, he hated it for a while, but you never know.
I don't blame him.
Yeah, I think we covered everything.
I think we covered everything. So overall, it's productive, but what would you rate out of 10?
Before we do that, the big controversy at the moment is it worth its value for money?
Yeah.
Think so?
Yeah.
So people are saying it's not because it's a short game, but I think it's quality.
But it's quality over quantity.
Yeah.
But also, like, look, if you sit down and you go watch.
Also, there's going to be the DLCs and the missions and all that stuff.
How long did the game take you to beat? What's your current playtime?
Oh, I never checked.
Roughly.
I'd say around 10, 12 hours.
10, 12 hours?
Yeah.
Okay.
Roughly an hour per mission.
Okay. When you go to the cinema, you go for 2 hours.
You go for 2 hours and it costs about 15 to 20.
With food, 40.
Yeah.
Right? Games are the best value entertainment we have still. Even a game like this. Just saying.
I think books are the best value entertainment and then games.
No, you know what? That's a great take. Read the James Bond books. that's our sign off. No, but no, you're right. But in terms of like modern media, it's games. They're the highest value. So like, I think people are a little mad about this. Also, challenge modes. We don't know if Batman Returns costs money. IO usually make a lot of free DLC, so I would bet that it's not unless it's big. Yeah. So
I think it'd be like 1 to 2 missions. I think.
But that's big. Yeah. To me, if we get 1 to 2 missions every 3 months,
you can replay it as well if you want. I probably won't replay it, but.
I kind of thought about doing a hard mode playthrough for this video, but I didn't do it, so no, I probably won't, to be honest.
And the very last thing before we rate it, what do you think about the song?
I actually really like it.
I really like it.
I don't like Lana Del Rey, but I actually really like this. I was
listening to the car.
The first chorus kicked in, and I was like, "This sounds messy and shit." Then it started really hitting.
When he pulls he's like, "I'm not MI6," and he pulls the trigger, and he flies back, and then it's like he's falling, and then the whole intro section plays. I was like, why did I didn't expect there to be an intro thing. But there is.
Why didn't I expect that? Yeah.
And then the movie ends with his gun barrel.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice
touch.
Yeah,
it's great. I really enjoyed it.
I'd give it like an 8.
An 8?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'd give it an 8 too. I think I'd give it maybe 8.59. Like it is. I know we complained about some of the gameplay stuff, but I really I was thoroughly entertained by this game. Thoroughly entertained, and I want more.
When the DLC comes out, I'll play the DLC if it doesn't cost money.
Yeah.
And I think I'll play some of the missions, and then we can see. Then I might go up.
Get the game.
I don't see it going down for playing more. Like,
Get the game. Get a bunch of snacks. Just a bunch of snacks. Make some popcorn. You know. Get a bunch of snacks. Get your favorite like soft drink or whatever. Take a day off work, and just enjoy this game. That's the optimal way to do it. It's a popcorn game.
yeah,
In the way that is. You know. I liked it a lot. I would even go as far as to say I love it.
I love it. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
genuinely.
Yeah.
I felt like we start off very negative, but there's a lot of. I think the negative has more stuff to talk about than the good, because the good is just great.
The good outshines the mid so much.
I don't think there's any good. I think it's mid and great.
Yeah.
So-
But way more great than mid.
Yeah.
For clarity's sake. Like, the games we're playing. You know?
Yeah.
But yeah, have you played it? Do you want to play it? Let us know your thoughts down below. Tell us what you're saying. Tell us what you and your friends are talking about. We want to hear all about it. Thank you for listening to this very special bonus edition
Yeah.
of Book Club.
What sold me on buying the game was when I seen that gameplay where he beats your man, the gun flies in the air, he catches it and shoots. I was like, I'm in. And
Yeah.
I bought it that day. I went home and I bought it that day. Go play it.
Doo-doo-doo.